There was a time when Kiev used to be reached by air. Not anymore. This train from Poland has become the gateway into a country is still at war. And on board, Turkiye's Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan, making his third visit to Ukraine since taking office.
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I've been following you and...
His arrival comes after weeks of intense diplomacy. From the NATO summit in the Turkish capital Ankara to renewed efforts to keep negotiations between Russia and Ukraine alive. Türkiye remains one of the few countries is still talking to both sides. In Kiev, Fidan met Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andrei Sybiha. The message was clear.
The fact that Ukraine's territorial integrity is under threat and that Ukraine is engaged in legitimate resistance takes the war to a whole new level. There is no justification for a conventional war in Europe in the 21st century to continue for 5 years, becoming increasingly destructive. A war that also poses a growing risk of escalation. While we continue to support Ukraine, we, as one of the very few countries doing so, are also stepping up our contacts with both nations.
The diplomacy continued with a meeting between Fidan and President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, along with senior Ukrainian officials, as Türkiye reaffirmed its readiness to facilitate negotiations and once again host peace talks between the warring sides.
I believe it would be very beneficial for the Istanbul peace talks, which became particularly prominent last year, to continue in the same manner. Under the Istanbul format, representatives at various levels of authority from both sides came together, which ensured transparency within their own organizations and between them. A number of very productive meetings took place as part of the direct negotiations. It is important that these talks continue uninterrupted. The fact that the war is ongoing does not mean that the talks will cease.
Diplomacy continues, but so does the war. Even as leaders meet behind closed doors, Russian missile and drone attacks continue to claim civilian lives across Ukraine, underscoring just how fragile any path to peace remains. For Türkiye, the goal is to keep diplomatic channels open and preserve whatever path to peace remains. For Ukrainians, the hope is far simpler, that diplomacy can one day silence the air raid sirens. Jaffar Hasnain, TRT World, Kiev.